Hello, scholars. Today's grammar lesson is working on adverb sheet 3.12. So you want to take a moment, find that in your packet of grammar materials. If you don't have that packet, you can print off this sheet, which is attached right to the post in Google Classroom, or you could even just get a piece of paper and all right, you'll be able to see the sentence here, and then you could just diagram it on the piece of paper. So starting with sentence number 1, Pete sneezed loudly. Now I'm going to recommend right away that you look for that core, right? What verb is happening? And then who or what is doing that verb? Get that core first, and then place the other words. So press pause right now and try diagramming Pete sneezed loudly. All right. If you are listening again, it means you have already tried the sentence and you are ready to check it with me. So scholars, we're going to start with the core. It's going to look like this. We're looking first for the action. What action happened? Sneezed. Very good. Then scholars think who or what sneezed. Right, Pete. Now, we've used Pete, we've used sneeze. Where are we going to put the word loudly? Right? We don't know if Pete is loud. What we know is the sneeze was loud. Sneezed how? Loudly. Loudly is an adverb describing how Pete sneezed. Pete sneezed loudly. How'd you do on that one? I hope you did great. Let's go to sentence number 2. 3 little pigs escaped today. All right, scholars, press pause, try diagramming that sentence. Remember, look for that core first. All right, ready to check? Beginning with our core, this sentence has one subject and one verb. Remember, when you're splitting between the subject and the verb, right, you want this nice fence that goes just a little bit down, not too far down. Our action word, our verb is escaped. Then think who or what escaped. Correct, pigs. Pigs escaped. That's the core. That's basically what this sentence is telling us. Everything else is just great detail to that sentence, making it more interesting. All right. Now we have 3 and little and today. All right. Do we have any words that tell us what kind of pigs? Right, little. So little should be diagrammed under pigs. It's an adjective describing what kind of pigs. Grammarians, how many pigs? Right again, 3. So 3 is an adjective telling us how many pigs. What about the word today? Today answers the question, escaped when? Today. Right? If we put today under pigs, then it sounds like they're pigs today. They're always pigs. They escaped when? Today. Today is an adverb describing escaped. How'd you do on that one? All right, remember, every bit of practice helps. Let's go to sentence number 3. Press pause, diagram sentence 3. All right, you've hopefully had a chance to diagram. If you haven't yet, press pause so you can diagram number 3 before we check it. All right, number 3. Looking first at our verb. Right, what action is happening? Sat. Now, who or what sat? Excellent. Children. I'm going to make that a little bigger to fit that word on there, all right? Children sat. That's our core. Children sat where? Down. Down is an adverb describing the verb sat. Sat where? Down. Now, what about the word the? Under children. Remember, scholars, the words a, and, the are all called articles, right? Those articles are like noun bookmarks, noun markers. They're telling you a noun is coming in the sentence, right? So when you see a the or an a or an an, it means there's going to be a noun coming up. So we diagram them under the noun that is coming up in the sentence. All right, we are up to number 4 already. Scholars, number 4, a beautiful singer sang horribly. Press pause, diagram that sentence. All right, if you're still not ready, remember, press that pause button. I'm about to discuss number 4. I'd really like it if you've tried it before I go over it. All right, looking at our core, our action, right, our verb, sang. Who or what sang? Well done. Singer sang. We have found our core. Singer sang. What kind of singer? Right. Beautiful. Beautiful describes the singer. It's an adjective, right, telling us what kind of singer. How about a? Right, remember what I just told you up here. A and the are articles that are noun markers, right? Telling you a noun is coming. So it's going to diagram under the noun that's coming in the sentence. So a beautiful singer sang. Sang how? Correct. Horribly. Horribly is an adverb describing how the singer sang, right? Sang how? Horribly. Now, scholars, if you mix those two up, right, and put horribly under singer, it would sound like the singer is horrible and that the sang was beautiful. Right? And that's not what this is telling us, right? It's not saying a horrible singer sang beautifully. A beautiful singer sang horribly. Horribly. All right. So scholars, I'm going to do number 5 on the back. So if you don't have this sheet and you need to, press pause for a moment so you can see this sentence, because I'm going to be flipping my paper over for the diagram. So you want to make sure you pause, work on this sentence. I'm going to tell you the last one is tricky. Be careful. This one has 2 adjectives and 2 adverbs. Our most challenging one on the sheet. You're ready. Pause, diagram this sentence. All right, I'm ready to diagram. I'm starting with my core. What action is happening? Disappeared is our verb. Then, scholars, who or what disappeared? You got it. Bunnies. What kind of bunnies? Yes, fluffy. Fluffy is an adjective describing bunnies. Right? What kind of bunnies? Fluffy bunnies. All right. How many bunnies? Right. 14. Remember, how many is an adjective question. How many bunnies? 14 bunnies. So 14 tells us how many bunnies. Right? We don't want to put it under disappeared. That would make it seem like they disappeared 14 times. Not what this is telling us. Disappeared how? Correct. Mysteriously. Mysteriously tells us how they disappeared. It's not a mystery that they're bunnies. The mysteriously is how they disappeared. So mysteriously is an adverb, right? Describing how they disappeared. Then, scholars, our last word to diagram in this sentence is the word yesterday. That's tricky, right? If you look here back at the sentence for a quick moment, right? Yesterday is the first word in the sentence, but yet it's going to be diagrammed under disappeared. Disappeared when? Yesterday. Remember, how, when, and where are adverb questions. So disappeared when? Yesterday. If you put it under bunnies, right, then it sounds like they were bunnies yesterday. They're always bunnies. Disappeared when? Yesterday. If you need to erase that and make that change, it's okay. That was the trickiest word probably in this diagram. All right. Scholars, make sure you take a picture. It's okay if you just do a picture of the front, right? So we see the front, and then we'll know the one on the back has already been done on the back. Or if you did it on separate paper, maybe you fit all 5 on one side. Great job. Just be sure to submit the photo showing that you did today's grammar assignment. Thanks for joining me. And know the next couple of weeks, we're going to continue working with adverbs that describe adjectives and other adverbs.